Did you receive a briefing about the border today?
Yes, I did.
What did you learn?
A lot.
Is there a crisis at the border, sir?
Okay, God willing. President Biden there yesterday argued that the surge at our southern border is not a crisis. His denial comes amid reports projecting 117,000 unaccompanied child migrants are expected to cross into this year. That's 45% higher than the most we've ever had in a single year. And the administration doesn't have enough beds available. They're asking for another 20,000. Here at 3 Action, Texas Congressman Dan Crenshaw. Dan, good morning to you.
Good morning.
Good to know it's not a crisis at our southern border, although, as we just heard from Griff Jenkins, apparently all these people who are being released by the federal government into the United States, something like at least 6% of them have COVID, but we can't stop them.
Yeah, and it's the usual euphemisms to cover up their lies, right? It's not a crisis, it's a challenge. It's not a cage, it's a soft-sided structure. And look, this is the truth, and everybody needs to understand this. The Democrats and Joe Biden, they want more illegal immigrants crossing our border. They want this. Now, in the past, they always used to say, no, we want border security. It's just that we don't want Trump's big dumb wall. Well, you know, we shouldn't believe them, because as soon as Joe Biden took office, he ripped up agreements with Mexico, the very agreements that were stopping this border crisis. He ripped up agreements with the Northern Triangle countries, ripped up those asylum agreements, and now everybody, and you could see in interviews, people coming in caravans to the U.S. as Biden was getting inaugurated saying, new president now, here we come. And this is exactly what happens. They've reinstituted the practice of catch and release. You guys are just playing that on your show. There's lines and lines of people, okay? They're just waiting to come in. You know who they're cutting in front of? Legal immigrants. Legal immigrants. My stepmother is a legal immigrant who waited years to come to this country. Many, many friends who legally immigrated to this country. They did it the right way. And guess what? Here's what's even most infuriating about the COVID positive cases that you just mentioned. U.S. citizens have to get a negative test before coming into back into our country. This administration is prioritizing illegal immigrants over U.S. citizens.
And according to Axios, yesterday they had a blockbuster report that said that Joe Biden was being told yesterday afternoon that, it's not a crisis, but it's really a catastrophe where they need 20,000 more beds because there are so many kids at our southern border. They're starting to relax the vetting of who can sponsor them in the country. And they're going to start taking off, you got to put down your social security number if you're going to be a sponsor, because they are so desperate to get people out of the door and get them into the country. In fact, some of those people who were in the story that Griff was talking about in Brownsville, Texas, they apparently told the NBC station down there that they were going to Texas, they were going to North Carolina, Maryland, New Jersey, and who knows where else they're going to travel during their exposure to COVID while they're still infected.
Exactly. Look, what immediately needs to happen is they need to reinstitute the migrant protection protocols, which is the Remain in Mexico policy. This single action by the Trump administration almost single-handedly dropped illegal crossings, because what it does, it says a portion of the illegal crossings on any given day gets sent right back to Mexico City, and if they're claiming asylum, and most of these asylum claims, let's be honest, are totally bogus. They're not being persecuted in any way that meets the standard for an asylum case. But it creates a disincentive to just cross because they know they're going to have to be sent right back to Mexico. When you just say, hey, if you cross, well, we'll just give you a bus ticket anywhere you want, no matter what kind of COVID you have. Doesn't really matter. Of course, there's a massive incentive for thousands and thousands more people to come across, and they drag children with them. And guess what? Here's the worst part about this. This encourages child trafficking. A lot of times, I talk to a lot of border agents, they see these kids just recycled over and over again because these adults know all they need is a kid with them.
Yeah, indeed. We were just talking about what's going on in your home state of Texas. Governor Abbott yesterday got rid of all the restrictions on a statewide basis. And I know masks and everything else. You've introduced anti-lockdown legislation to end the shutdown during the pandemic. I think it's called the End Lockdowns Now Act. That's pretty clear what that's about.
It is. Look, and it's based on this single premise. Lockdowns don't work. They don't work. Study after study after study has shown this. We have a year's worth of data right now. One of the most recent came out of Stanford, and it concluded there is no additional benefit to stay-at-home orders, no additional benefits to closing businesses. So you have an extremely high-cost action with no benefit, all right? COVID happens. It's a pandemic. I don't know why the left can't understand this. They're in love with lockdowns. They're in love with mandates. They believe that it is their savior because they're anti-science. The left is anti-science on this. They don't listen to the data. They don't listen to the science. And so I have a bill that it's not federal overreach either, right? It ties federal relief money to a reopening plan. And this is especially important when you've got citizens in California and New York who are being destroyed by their government.
Yep.
They have no reopening plan. They have no light at the end of the tunnel. And yet they're asking for federal taxpayer money. The second part of the bill says, look, the president cannot unilaterally lock down the country, as Joe Biden had said that he would want to do. Luckily, never did. But now we put it into law.
All right, let's see what happens with that. Congressman, thank you very much for joining us today from D.C.
Thanks for having me.
All right.